I've basically been sending everybody to smoothening. It's just more, I want it done. I want more, what's the word? I want more quantity, not quality. Yeah. So yeah, that's yak leather. There's one plump helmet in there. Give me that plump helmet. I want it all. They still need to clear out all of these koala knights and put them up here as well. There is room in there. Once it becomes spring, I've seen online again. I've seen on the old YouTube, because I'm not trying to tell you that there's no other Dwarf Fortress content. I look at Dwarf Fortress content just the same as you. But yeah, I need to know like every single different way of like making a well, and then I'm going to have like just wells everywhere. I was super lucky in the free version because I managed to spawn in places where they had like underground cave systems before, and I never really needed to make a well. I could just use the underground cave systems for water. But yeah, that's just the luck of the draw, really, and you will probably more often than not have to make a well, but I'm not very good at making them. Bunnies! Alright, great. Yeah, we've got loads of baby rabbits. Yeah, so before we do that, I want to check to see whether this is set up. Yeah. Basically, this is a well here, or it will be a well. And I'll go through this on the channel if this works, but I've not made it work yet, but I'm hoping that it will happen during spring of this year, and then I'll go through making the well. But like I say, I want to be able to vouch that it works before I, tell you how to do it. Yeah, more fighting. The animal caretaker is fighting, probably with an animal. Beb Fabenden is throwing yet another tantrum. Just waiting for all of this water to... yeah, we need to cut that down as well, man. Cut it down. Okay, build furniture, U for statue. We'll put another one in there. But yeah, hopefully changing all of these rock statues to porcelain statues should mean that our value goes up. The value of our entire kind of house goes up, our entire fortress goes up. And makes it more attractive to people. Not that we want any more people, but I will do probably soon. I wouldn't mind another 10 people or another 20 people. So I wouldn't mind pushing the population cap up to 150. And then I want to make our soldiers like full-time soldiers. So they can just be practicing all day long until there's like an emergency, and they can go out and kick some butt. Kick some behind. Oh, I can't do that fake Canadian accent that Rich Evans does. let's look to see if there are any more people or places where we do need statues. Oh, that's a beautiful one of a rabbit. Yeah, look. Siltstone statue of rabbits. This is a well-crafted siltstone statue of rabbits. This item is a well-designed image of rabbits in siltstone by, and then the dwarf's name, Bavastmonom. Kogan Bavastmonom. Siltstone. Right, great. I mean, we could just remove all of these. We don't need to think too hard about it. It'll cause a bit of unhappiness, but I'm hoping it'll be balanced out by more happiness. Look, there's some people making some steel. That's the point. How much fuel do we have? Not much. 33. Okay. Okay. Which is why I'm converting all this bituminous coal. And then we would do lignite as well. In fact, I'm going to line up some lignite as well. Ugh. Make coke from lignite. I want 200 of them. Oops. So yeah, before we make the steel bars. And the pig iron. In fact, that should be up. That should be nuts to it. Make the coke first, and then we'll move on to making pig iron. 79. Okay, we've got another 70. All right. Okay. Let's change that to 70. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be what do they call it? It doesn't need to be revalidated, so you can change the quantities and the various bits and bobs here. It just gets validated once. Yeah. Weapon racks, armor stands. I do want some thread spinned as well. And of course, always more statues. More bunnies. Okay, a masterpiece willow shield. That's lovely. Yeah, if all of our shields are like masterpiece, that would be awesome. That would be amazing. Can we see any more things to dig out? Yeah, look, I hollowed all of this out just so we had some more stone. What was this? This was farmers' workshops. Because, yeah, I think that's the one where you spin sugar. Yeah, good times. I think that might be everything. I wonder if process plants bag, process plants barrel, process plants vial, shear animal. Let's do that. Let's shear some animals. Shear stray ram. Nice. Let's do that. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it. And they'll just do all of these like first. Sheared animal. Great. There you go. KV board. Yeah, I don't really care. I've got billions of them. KV sow is fighting. I mean, we could do with like slaughtering off a bunch, because we have got so blooming many livestock. We have got loads, hundreds, thousands. Look at them all. But I just like having them around. Again, it's probably not a great idea sometimes because they just eat a bunch of grass. So we could end up like turning this entire map into a desert. Yeah, there's already some. But it's growing back where I used to keep them. I used to keep them over here. Construction, dirt road. Yeah, it looks like there are still a few left. In fact, there's one there as well. So let's get that lined up. Was it there? That's how you identify it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically where all of those splats are. Fine. So yeah, basically the way you do this, or the way I think it's done, of course, is not massively successful at the moment. If you're doing like outdoor farming, and this has taken me years to get this far. Obviously, it's quite a big like plot of farmland eventually. So what you would do, and this is the same sort of system you would use for that well I'm trying to construct, is you would go in here, plop, and then pit pond. Alright, that is the doomsday whistle, but I'll go through this right now. So they're on these places with these kind of mud splodges. We basically need water. We need to drop water on that position there. So you'd do it like that. The reason why I've come up one level is because obviously we're dropping buckets of water onto the ground below. So all I've done is constructed a bunch of flooring, just so that my guys can walk on this flooring here, and they can get up here by using like ramps. That's a ramp, and that's another ramp. Honestly, you just need to do one square and not three. I'm just like doing a little bit of role playing, I guess, that a ramp is like that. So yeah, there's the top of the walls that's surrounding the farmland, and then these blocks here are the floors. So the floors are also made out of stone. You should probably make them out of wood. And again, pit pond. Let's do another one here. So accept that. and change that to designate the zone as the top of the pond. Lop. And that's going to need to be repeated for every one of these kind of splotchy areas. I think it's getting smaller. I think I'm making the soil better, because we're basically trying to turn the outside area into farmable land. Depending on what you would want to do, you could farm on top of any of this grassed up land. I'm just trying to keep all my farming in this area here, so that's why I'm needing to drop water. I want to put it behind a big wall so that nothing can go in and attack our farm areas. They'd have to go over the trapped entrance, and then they'd get caught in the cage traps. That used to be the same over here as well. This used to be where I kept all of my livestock, but obviously as we've got thousands of livestock now, they needed to be just let out into this place. And I just hope to catch the invaders before they slaughter all of our animals, which kind of goes against leaving this area as a trap corridor. But when I got invaded by elves, they started slaughtering my animals, which is why there's like bones all over this area here. These are all slaughtered by elves, and this is where I've slaughtered the elves right back. But the two big guys, the Cyclops and the Minotaur, they came straight in. So I don't know if it's because they're mega beasts. So mega beasts come straight in and elves stay out. But, you know, we'll look at that, you know, maybe. There actually was a third mega beast. I have been invaded 3 times by mega beasts. We actually slaughtered a mega beast up here. I think he killed one of my dwarfs, and that was it. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is definitely cool. They are filling it up. They're filling up my little, in inverted commas, well. Yeah, we're up to 4. I'm going to wait until that goes up to 7, and then we'll put a stopper on it. Because I don't believe it's full up just yet. Or at least I'm assuming so, anyway. But anyway, that is good news. I want to see if this works. The grey langur has reverted to a what? A wild state, yeah. The problem is well, I did say a bit earlier that we do actually have all of the kind of steps lined up. I've got a bunch of meat being slaughtered down in the kitchen. Look, here it is. Oh no, it's all turned to bones. Yeah, and everything. We have had a bunch of miasma there. Look at that, prepared dog brain. Hey, it's getting moved. Awesome. And then I expect all of the bones are going to be taken out and dropped off. Yeah, that is such a massive problem, I find. I'm hoping we're not here. I mean, we're not really making any more. Look at that. Dog tallow. That means we can turn that into soap. So add new task, make soap from tallow. I want it to go as fast as possible, and I want it to... They'll just get there and they'll run all that out. They'll run through that task until it's all gone. Oh no, the stray cavy sow's been found dead. The thing is, I mean, it sounds sad, but remember, cavies are guinea pigs, so... Oh no, this guy's stumbling around obliviously. The grey langurs, blah blah blah. Yeah, so there's that. I think once we get through some more of these blooming tasks, we should be able to do what we want with the old meat guys. The thing is that this is from all of those dogs what I slaughtered. Shall we make some more hematite or limonite or whatever this stuff is? Good times. Yeah, we will get rid of that. We'll just dig out some of the stuff that we want. I'm just gonna no, let's do it. Let's dig it. We'll leave that for now. Or will we? No, let's dig it as well. What's that? Saltpeter, dolomite. More gems, very nice. Chert is pretty nice as well. We do want some chert. We just want to concentrate on, you know, like the useful stuff. We'll do that just so that the guy doesn't get trapped down there in some kind of disastrous logic misfire. So, I mean, this is what we're basically doing. We are waiting for the, you know, the overall number of tasks to tick down. I do want to find some more bituminous coal. There is some chert. I assume... is it because our chert stockpile is full? Yeah. Yeah, I was going to put another one in here. Perhaps I'll do that. I think we'll just do like a normal basic whatever it's called, non-economic. So none. And then I think this is mostly okay. What is this? The dwarves of blah 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 now know a new fact about grey langur training. What? We do know a few facts about it, yes. We would need meat to do it. But yeah, these are all of our langurs. Can they all be, like, trained? Yeah, look, there's the langur cage. There's the giantess that we got. And I think the rest of them are scattered around here as well. Is that one? No, that's a turkey hen. There's a grey langur. And a sow. A sow and a turkey hen. These guys are smoothing. That's great. Of course, we're gonna eventually need to come in and whatever it's called. What's it called? Engrave. Yeah, we're gonna have to engrave all of this stuff as well. We could build for. No, it's not furniture. It's military, isn't it? Armor stands. How many have we got? 19, 21, 24. Okay, so there should be another 6 more, right? Yeah, well, one more. One armor stand. What else are we doing? Okay, so they are counting down. The only one that isn't is make coke. I don't know if that's because we've run out of normal coal. Charcoal. Shall we? We'll have to make some more charcoal as well then. Yeah. Let's go with 200. But yeah, this is that's the reason why I asked for a few more trees to be cut down. But anyway, that is going to do it for Friday's episode. So yeah, hope you have yourselves a great weekend. Sorry for the late episode yesterday and or the day before. But yeah, that'll do it for this week.
That did not sound like the ecstatic coupling of young lovers to me.